Okay. Hello, we're just starting a little early, giving some time for people to jump on. We'll get started in about 4 minutes here. Okay. Good afternoon if you're just joining. We'll be starting in a few moments, just giving some people time to join. I want to make sure you can hear me okay. You are in the right place. Hopefully you can hear me okay. We're outside today because it's a beautiful day here in the Bay Area. So feel free to take yourself outside, find a comfortable seat, or even lay down. We'll be doing a meditation today, and we'll get started in a couple minutes. My name's Emily, and I'm here to guide you through Ayurvedic lifestyle and diet as well to support you during quarantine. Ooh, excuse me, it's a problem with sitting outside. Lots of allergies. Okay, we'll get started in a couple minutes. Hello, I see someone just joined. If you are able to, type in the chat function who you are, where you're joining from. We're going to get started in about a minute or so. Just waiting for some more people to jump on and honoring our start time together. All right, it is time to start. So welcome. My name's Emily. I am in Berkeley and I serve as a master trainer on the yoga team. I am so grateful that I get to spend this 30 minutes with you to share a little bit about Ayurvedic lifestyle and diet practices that can support your immunity as well as um, your energy. I mean, really anything. It's just from things that you have in your home to how you spend your days and the times of day that you do things. Um, so this is today we'll talk a little bit and launch into a little bit about getting proper rest. So if you're just joining, welcome and feel free to type in who you are, where you're joining from. and um, and today we'll talk about meditation. So last week we did pranayama, alternate nostril breathing, to help support and sustain your immunity, as well as um, get you into the rest and digest part of your nervous system. So, our autonomic nervous system, we have the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. And probably you'll know that during this time of the pandemic, or being in quarantine, or even if you're in parts of the world or the country where places are opening up, it's really easy to be in our sympathetic nervous system, to be in this place of fight and flight, of reacting, of survival mode. And it's super important. Yay! So glad to have you back, Kristen. It's super important that we train our nervous system to also be able to rest and digest, and to absorb the daily survival mode. And if you're in a constant state of trauma, whether you've been in a physical, emotional, energetic trauma, we're all in this collective trauma together of this global pandemic. It's important that we nourish our nervous system and give ourselves time. And it's not easy to slow down, to lean into that part of who we are, and who ultimately how we can heal ourselves. So I'm really here to help support you and give you some tools to help you feel more rested, or able to take on and tackle the things that come your way. And the more training you do for your parasympathetic nervous system, the more you're able to easily move in and out of both of those states of our autonomic nervous system, the more you're able to activate and survive when you need to also calm and rest and digest when you need to. So again, last week we did alternate nostril breathing. If you haven't seen that video yet, go on to last week's Ayurvedic lifestyle practice, and we talked a little about the benefits, as well as went through a guided process of that. And what I wanted to cover today is talking about the importance of rest. Now, that could be sleep. It could also be just time where you give your mind a rest, and to be still. And I know that sometimes it's challenging to sit in a seated meditation and just be still and listen if you don't have something that you're actually focusing on to anchor your thoughts. So, as part of this experience, if you have a pen, I would love for you to grab a pen and a journal or a paper and just write down the top 3 things that make you feel anxious throughout the day. So, top 3 things that make you feel anxious throughout the day when you're in your sympathetic nervous system, right? When you're in the fight or flight. And if you're feeling like you are down to share, you could type in the chat function as well. So, top 3 things that make you feel anxious throughout the day. And once we identify them, it gives them less power, so that we can move through them and lean into those things that create anxiety. And then if you notice that you have unrested sleep, or you're not able to get to sleep, or you wake up in the middle of the night, write down the top 3 things that keep you awake, or wake you up in your sleep, preventing you from a deep, nourishing rest. And also write down what time you normally go to bed. So this again can be in your journal, or if you'd like to share in the chat function. Okay. So the reason why I had you write those down is just so that you can start to bring more awareness. When we start to become aware of the things that are on our mind or that are creating anxiety for us, it is, again, easier for us to identify the issue and then address it. The news, yeah. So sometimes, Kristen, not watching the news can help take you out of the anxious state. But also, it would be really interesting for you to try on doing a pranayama practice, a breath practice in these moments where you feel anxious, or a meditation practice in these moments where you feel anxious or where you've been woken up in the middle of the night, or you're not getting to bed on time. So, before I take you through a guided meditation, one of the things that Ayurveda really helps us sync up to is the diurnal clock. And that's the circadian rhythm. So, leaning into the natural rhythms that we match what's going on the outside so that our body can have proper rest to restore. Um, it is believed that, most people need at least 8 hours of sleep. So if you're not getting that many hours of sleep, to really take a look at the times you're going to bed, the times you're waking up, and if you have if you have interrupted sleep, how you can get yourself back to sleep. So ideally, you are starting to get yourself ready to follow the yawns, to get yourself ready for bed, and be in bed and asleep by 10. Now, that's according to Ayurveda. I realize that sometimes you have children, you have work, you have things that keep you up. But if you can start to lean into that more than less, it's going to be really important for giving your body proper rest. If you know that you just aren't able to get to bed at those times, it's really important to lean into some techniques that can at least support ample rest to get you to digest, to get you to rest, to get your nervous system to calm down so that you can properly detoxify this awesome system that we live in, our body, and give you more clarity in the mind, more ease in the mind as you move through your day. So, the one of my favorite meditation techniques that is really relaxing and also is really helpful for helping you get to sleep is yoga nidra. And I am not a trained yoga nidra meditation teacher, but one of the meditations that I do like to guide, it's very similar, is called body scan. So it really brings you to the present moment in your body, but also helps to calm and relax you. So I'm going to guide you through a experience. So find either a comfortable seat, or if you'd like to lie down, you can find yourself lying down supported with pillows, but you want to find a position where you can be alert but also relaxed. And then when you're comfortable and ready, gently close your eyes and find an even, natural breath. Just notice your current physical state, your current mental and energetic state, without judgment, just witnessing the qualities of your thoughts, the qualities of your physical body, the qualities of your energetic body. And then allow yourself to settle in to your space and start to bring awareness to your right ear. Notice if you can sense the outside of your right ear. Can you start to bring awareness and sense the inside of your right ear? And start to draw your focus over to your left ear. Can you sense the outside structure of your left ear? Begin to bring focus to the inside of your left ear. Can you sense both ears simultaneously? Can you sense the space between both ears? Then start to draw awareness to your right eye, your eye socket, the tissue and the structure of your eyeball resting in your right eye. And the lids of your eyelids closed. And bring your awareness over to your left eye. Can you sense the structure and support of your eye socket, the tissue and structure of your eyeball resting in your left eye? And you sense your eyelids closed. Can you sense both your right and left eye simultaneously? And if you're just joining, close your eyes. Start to bring awareness to your nose. Can you feel the bridge of your nose to the tip of your nose? And any sensation at your nostrils? Can you sense the quality of the air you're breathing in and out through your nose? And draw awareness down to your mouth, both of your lips resting, and this inside of your mouth, the space between your teeth. Can you sense your jaw relaxed, your tongue resting on your bottom jaw? Can you sense your entire face? Eyes, nose, ears, mouth, all at once. Start to bring awareness to the back of your skull, to the base of your neck. Can you sense the space between your ears and your shoulders, front, back, side to side? Can you feel your entire neck supporting your skull? Start to draw awareness to your right shoulder, the anterior or front side of your shoulder. Any sensations that are present, just notice. Bring awareness to the back side of your shoulder blade, and the tissue behind your shoulder blade. And can you feel the insert of your upper arm bone connected into your right shoulder? And all the tissue that supports the structure of your arm bone from shoulder to elbow. Can you sense your space between your elbow and wrist, and all the tissue and bone that supports the structure between your right elbow and wrist. And start to bring your awareness to the top of your right hand, and the inside of your right palm. Can you sense all of your fingers on your right hand? Can you sense your entire right arm from shoulder to fingertip, front to back, side to side, all at once, and all of the tissue and bone that supports your right arm? And then start to move your awareness over to your left shoulder. You bring your awareness to the inside of your left shoulder, the front side. Notice any sensations moving towards the back side of your shoulder blade, and the tissue that supports behind your left shoulder. Can you sense your left arm bone between your shoulder and left elbow? All the connective tissue that supports the structure of your upper left arm. And start to draw your awareness to the space between your left wrist and your left elbow, and all the density and tissue that supports the space between your left wrist and elbow. Start to draw awareness to the back side of your left hand, and the inside of your left palm. Can you sense all of your fingers on your left hand? And then notice, can you sense your entire left arm from shoulder to fingertip, front to back, all around? Your entire left arm all at once. Can you sense both arms, right and left, completely alive and alert? And then start to draw awareness to the connection of your spine at your skull all the way down to the base of your spine at your pelvis. Notice any sensations moving along the back line of your spine. And bring your awareness to your ribs, the house chamber of your heart and lungs. Can you sense your heart and lungs moving without focus, working, keeping you alive in this moment? Draw your awareness to your belly and all the internal organs working, your liver cleansing your body, your digestive system digesting food, all the way down to the supportive organs helping elimination. Bring your awareness to the seat of your pelvis, all the way to your tailbone. Can you sense your entire torso, front to back, side to side, all at once? And start to move your awareness to your right thigh. Observe the connection of your right thigh inserted at your upper right pelvis. Bring your awareness down to your right knee and the space between your knee and your ankle. Can you sense the muscle, tissue, and bone between your right knee and ankle? Draw awareness to the top of your right foot, to all of your toes on your right foot. And can you sense the bottom of your right foot all the way to the heel? Are you aware of your entire right leg from toes all the way up to the insert at your pelvis? Can you sense your entire right leg, front to back, side to side? Draw your awareness to your left thigh, the insert of your left thigh into your upper left hip. Can you sense your left knee, the front, side, and back of your left knee? Can you sense the space between your left knee and left ankle, and all the muscle, bone, and tissue between your left knee and ankle? Draw awareness down to your ankle and the top of your left foot, to the tips of all of your toes on your left foot. Can you sense the sole and the bottom of your left foot to the heel? Can you sense your entire left leg from toes all the way up to your hip, front, back, side, and side? Can you sense both your right leg and your left leg simultaneously, all at once? Scan your body from head to toe. Can you be present and aware of your entire body, head to toe, front, back, side to side, all in existence, and alert and alive? Then release the awareness and the sensations in your body. And just be present with the after effects of that meditation. Take a few rounds of breath here in reflection. Notice rescanning how you feel physically, energetically, mentally. When you're ready, reopen your eyes. If you're lying down, come to a seat. Then take your journal and your pen and write down a few thoughts of your experience. So the after effects. What do you feel now after the body scan? Do you still have the same sense of what was going on before you started? And if you're present on this session, feel free to type in the chat function your experience of how you feel. And I encourage you that the moments that you start to feel anxiety build up, the moments where you start to feel your nervous system, your sympathetic nervous system tune in, less anxious. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Give yourself all it takes is 10 minutes to do a body scan. There's a lot that are available that you can download. You can also tune in and watch this back and listen in for a complete body scan to support. Some other times of day that are great. So doing this first thing in the morning when you wake up is a great way to just become alert and awake and connected to your body and connect the mind-body connection. Also, during our Vata times of day, this is when anxiety or spaciness can start to build when we're up here more and less in our bodies. So the hours between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. sound familiar if you're getting woken up in your sleep. Great time to do a body scan or yoga nidra meditation. And then also doing in Vata time of afternoon. So 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., the time of day that we're in here in the Pacific Standard Time. Again, you'll notice that you may not be as focused or present. So this is a great way, A, to bring you back to focus and presence, or B, also to relax and calm and nourish your nervous system. So body scan meditation, one of my favorites. Again, it works wonders just like doing focused breath work. It's focused mind work. It's focused for calming you down and bringing you to a state that allows for a deeper state of rest. And that ultimately gives our immunity a chance to work, our detox organs a chance to rinse and support the nervous system, as well as rebuild immunity, which is so important right now, to give ourselves time to not be anxious or stressed when we are. There's a lot of compounding factors going on. So I hope this was helpful for you. And again, if you're joining live, please feel free to share your experience or ask any questions. A reminder that I believe next week we'll be moving off of the YouTube platform and onto live.corepoweryoga.com. The class will still be free. It's just a different platform that we'll be streaming on. It'll be a streamed live class as opposed to a recording. So enjoy these recordings for the rest of the week. And I believe that these time slots, the 3 p.m. Mountain Time 30-minute classes, will be moving over to live starting Monday. But always check YouTube just to be sure. And next week also I will have a teacher subbing in for me, the incredible, infamous Miss Heather Peterson. She'll be supporting with some more tips on supporting your sleep through some nighttime tonics. You're so welcome, Kristen. How to get better rest in your kitchen. So if you're interested in learning more about that, come back Monday, or rather Wednesday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. That body scan got me all relaxed too. And I'm here for a few more moments if you have any questions, feedback, or thoughts. And you can find us on live.corepoweryoga.com. All of our classes are on there, and we still have a 30-minute yoga class, 12 p.m. Mountain Time daily. And we also have Instagram Live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I believe Sunday as well, where we have some 20-minute guided meditations or flows, things like that, that are available on Instagram Live. And that, I believe, is at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that's it for me today, friends. Please come back again next week and study with Heather on nighttime tonics to support restful sleep. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your week. Stay hydrated, stay rested, and we'll chat soon.